Hi, Julie Rader here. And this week I'm combining the weekly with the Pisces new moon for a couple of reasons. One, it's already Monday, the 13th, when I am recording this, but also I wanted to just talk about the week leading up to this new moon. So and we will go through each of the signs. And as always, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share to help me grow the channel. So Monday, Tuesday, not much going on astrologically, a lot of moon aspects, but those are so just so rapidly moving. So the week really begins astrologically on Wednesday, the 15th, when we have this beautiful Venus in Pisces, where it is exalted, conjunct Neptune in Pisces. Neptune's been in Pisces for quite some time, and Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces. So when we have this planet, Pisces, which is all about beauty, and we have love and beauty, art, we have Neptune, which is all about the unconscious, the subconscious mind, all in Pisces. It is really, it's a beautiful aspect to, this would be a great time to maybe start collecting items for your vision board, or to just dream a bigger dream. Let yourself dream. This is happening for us early in the morning, wee hours of the early morning on Wednesday at like around 4:30 a.m. Pacific time. Later, a little bit later East Coast time, or other parts of the world. So this would be a great day on Wednesday to definitely be writing your dreams down. Then we also, and the moon is in Aquarius on that day. Then we also have Mercury in Aquarius making a square to the North Node in Aquarius. So this shows me that Wednesday is is a day to tap way more with your intuitive mind, with your feeling, emotional state, rather than trying to analyze things. By the night, moon's going to be going into Capricorn, and you may feel a bit more strategic and planning and things like that. But during the day, Wednesday, let yourself be a bit in daydreaming mode. Start daydreaming, because this Pisces new moon really is about opening up a new chapter to universal love, to what it is that you are dreaming your life into being. So you'll get a glimpse of this on Wednesday. Follow that energy, rather than Wednesday's not the day, during the day, at least Pacific time, to be doing any kind of like detailed analytical work. Save that. You can start doing that on Thursday, because then we have the sun in Aquarius conjunct Saturn in Aquarius. Now, this will be the last time that the sun and Saturn meet up in Aquarius for a couple of decades at least. So sun is vibrant, expanding out into the world in the present moment. Saturn in Aquarius is Saturn. It's not only authority, but what are you wanting to let go of? This is right before the new moon. So we are still in the waning phases, really by now, almost in that balsamic moon phase, that dark moon phase. Thursday's a great day to really declutter. Let go of the things that are weighing you down, the things that are not allowing you to shine as brightly as you want to shine in the world. So before this new moon comes, just get rid of stuff, declutter, release, let go. Then on Friday, we have Mercury in Aquarius, where it is exalted. It loves being in Aquarius, making this beautiful harmonious sextile to Jupiter and Aries. So, Wednesday, daydream. Thursday and Friday, you may feel a bit more like getting taking strategic action, as well as decluttering and letting things go. Friday is a day where you may continue to gather information and do research, and some of the puzzle pieces may start coming together if you're paying attention, if you have enough mental capacity to allow it in. For me personally, the mental capacity comes from making sure that my life, my schedule, my space, my physical belongings are not too cluttered. It's something I'm dealing with a lot right now. I am really, really striving to become a minimalist. I'm far from it at this point. I'm working at least toward becoming an essentialist, only what is essential, and letting go of the rest. And I know for me, that's when I think more clearly. So whatever that is for you on Thursday, what is it that allows you to think more clearly? Is it going through your inbox or organizing the files on your computer? Because come Friday, you may start to, and with the moon moving into Aquarius as well, you may start to get these flashes of genius that come in, but you need to make sure that your life is not too cluttered so that you can allow it in. This is all the energy moving up to the new moon. And these aspects that I am mentioning, you will be feeling at the new moon and a little bit beyond as well, because they're not just moon aspects, they're ones that you feel leading up to it. So then Saturday, the moon is in Aquarius, it's making lots and lots of aspects, and then the sun moves into Pisces. So happy birthday to all you fellow Pisces out there. And then on Sunday, the moon will move into a Pisces and its first aspect. And the first aspect that the sun is making is them coming together in a new moon. So this is happening at 11:05 p.m. Pacific time at around 1 degree of Pisces, so at the very beginning of Pisces. So we have what's also happening on this day of the Pisces new moon. We have Venus, remember, exalted, loves being in Pisces, making a beautiful, harmonious, collaborating aspect to Pluto in Capricorn. This is the aspect of falling in love, but not just falling in love gradually, like deeply falling in love, obsessive type of love. This is definitely an aspect that is part of this new moon. So the new moon, remember, happens at 11:05 p.m. Pacific time. And right after this new moon, we have Venus moving into Aries. So at the full moon, we still have Venus in the sign it loves to be in Pisces. And then just before midnight, it will move into Aries. So with that, and it will still be feeling that Venus sextile Pluto energy, even though it is now in Aries. So there can be just watch your actions if you're dating, because you may fall in love quickly. And then with that Venus moving into Aries, you could be impulsive when it comes to any actions regarding love and money, really. So then the very next day, so this is an energy, again, we will be feeling as part of this new moon energy. We have Mercury in Aquarius, making a sextile to Chiron in Aries. So this full moon, there is an element that is allowing us to heal, but we must be willing to forgive. So forgiving others, forgiving ourselves, letting ourselves tap out of victim mode. This new moon is asking us, how can we bring in the more loving, open, spiritual aspects of Pisces without being a martyr, without feeling like the victim, really believing and knowing that everything happening in our life is happening for a reason, is happening for us, and that we have the ability to adjust our mindset and our vibrational frequency to attract what it is we want. And really understanding this new moon that as we are opening a new chapter in our lives at the beginning of Pisces, it's happening at the wee beginning degrees of Pisces. What do we need to release? This entire lunar cycle, we will have an opportunity, because the next Aries new moon, and we'll have 2 Aries new moons, it's going to be full steam ahead, because in March, we have Saturn moving into Pisces and Pluto moving into Aquarius. When the big outer planets and generational planets are changing signs, it's a big deal. March there's a lot going on. So this Pisces new moon, Pisces being the last sign in the zodiac, we are still given this last opportunity, even though it's a new moon, to declutter, to release what is no longer working in your lives. Because come March, things are going to be moving so rapidly, you're not going to have a chance to go through the closets, the garage, all of this, and declutter. And things will happen so rapidly that if we're not letting go of the things, they might be removed from our lives anyway. And knowing that as we're going through the closets and as we're going through the drawers, schedule them into your schedule. Things are moving rapidly. All the planets are direct right now. Make time to let go, because as you're letting go, you are getting downloads of information of the next steps you are meant to take. But if you don't have the space, if you've been hoarding things in your life, it means you're not allowing this healing process to occur. You're not allowing the information to come in. So that's leading up to this new moon. Let's talk about where this new moon is happening for you based on your sign, sun, moon, or rising. Pisces, this is your new moon. This is, how do you want to reinvent yourself? What is the new rebranded version of yourself? You are being asked to look at this at the early degrees of Pisces. How do you want to step out into the world? So this is what is really being asked of you, to look at how you want to step out into the world, and are you living that already? And if not, let go of the old patterns and victimhood that no longer define who you are. Aries, this is happening in your 12th house. You specifically are being asked, let go, let go, let go. The Aries I know in my life really much more easily than me as a Pisces or some other signs. The Aries usually can declutter and just instinctually know, I'm done with this, I'm letting this go, and are not too sentimental about it. So for you Aries, go through. If you have any extra clutter, go through. And this new moon would be a great time for you to really go inward. You're going to have 2 Aries new moons coming up. So get clear on the areas that you need to heal. Who are you holding a grudge against? Let go of the grudge. Heal so you can move on. Taurus, this is happening for you in your 11th house. So for you, Taurus, you've had Uranus there anyway. So if we're looking at it from a more modern standpoint, where can you up level maybe if you do social media and things like that, where can you up level that and add a little bit more of maybe a spiritual touch to it, a universal touch to it? Maybe it is time for you to look at your friendships, and maybe there's a healing that needs to occur there. Gemini, this is happening for you in your 10th house. It's how you step out into the world on a bigger stage. It's the area of career, and the spotlight being on you. So new chapter in your career. Let go of the old career that is no longer serving you. Step into the new version of who you want to be, who you're meant to be, who you want the world to see you as. Cancer, this is happening for you in your 9th house. This also is about an international scale, but it's Pisces. For you, Cancer, it is about tapping deeply into your spirituality. Maybe there's a course you're wanting to step into to learn higher knowledge, ancient knowledge, something of that nature. Leo, this is happening for you in your 8th house. This could be other people's money. Maybe you're wanting to apply for a loan or something like that. And this Pisces new moon brings that up for you. But it is Pisces and it is the 8th house. So Leo, maybe it's time for you to go and look at some of your psychological patterning. What do you need to release that is no longer serving you? What old paradigms? What things happened to you in your life previously that you're holding on to? It's time for you to forgive so that you can up-level your life, Leo. Virgo, this is happening for you in your 7th house. It is about relationship. So maybe forgiving those in relationship. Maybe it's a new chapter in your relationship. Maybe understanding your partners and accepting them more without judging or being critical. That's what you're being asked to do this new moon, Virgo. Libra, this is happening for you in your 6th house. You might be wanting to get a new pet. You are definitely being asked to look at your health routines. What old habits, health-wise, or even just day-to-day routines are no longer serving you? It is time to let them go so that you can step into the healthiest version of yourself. So you have more clarity and more energy, vitality as we come up into March, where energy is going to be moving quite rapidly. Scorpio, this is happening for you in your 5th house. If you have children, it's time to really put them first right now. Look at what are the needs of my children. What can I connect with them more in a loving way? Maybe it is time, if you're in a relationship, to add more romance, more fun into your life as well. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 4th house, all about home. You may be looking at it and say, is this a home I want to live in? What changes can I make in my home? What do I need to release and declutter in my home? How can I make my home feel more warm and welcoming? That is what you were being asked to do. Everything home and family, Sagittarius. Capricorn, this is happening for you in your 3rd house. So maybe you're looking at the neighborhood you're in. Is this a neighborhood I still want to be in? Maybe there are siblings that you need to forgive. Maybe there's something you're ready to put out into the world, a blog, a book, an online course, something like that, Capricorn. And this new moon is really urging you to get it out there into the world. And last, but certainly not least, Aquarius. This is happening for you in your 2nd house. You are being asked to take a good hard look at your finances and releasing, letting go of what is not essential. Like, what do you no longer need to? Maybe you don't need this subscription to something that you are paying for. Take a good look at your budget, where you spend your money. Are you spending your money in and on things that you value? That's what you're really being asked to look at. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Oh, and one more thing with Aquarius, we will have Pluto moving into your sign. So this is your opportunity to remove the things in a financial way or possessions that no longer serve you. Otherwise, when Pluto moves in there, it could very well remove them for you. So do the work now. Everyone do the work now. Release, let go, and dream. How do you want your life to be? But make sure you have space in your life for your dream to actually become a reality. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.